No screaming. No broken phones. Just for chilling words. You texting her again. And that's when everything changed. Scrappy froze. The proof was right, there and locked, recorded, and undeniable. Kendra was back, and Bambi. She did not cry. She pressed record. This wasn't just cheating. This was a game, and now the whole world's watching the final round. Bambi did not yell. She did not throw anything. She just said 4 words, "You texting her again." That was it. No drama. No loud scene, but Scrappy. He froze like someone hit pause on his soul. This time, she caught him for real. His phone was unlocked, the messages wide open. And right there was a fresh, flirty text to Kendra sent at 1:16 a.m. "I still think about that night. You good, Kendra?" The same Kendra who was supposed to be gone for good? The same Kendra who swore she had moved on, built a new life, and had no reason to ever look back. She was supposed to be part of Scrappy's past, buried and blocked. That is what he told Bambi. That is what he told the world. And Bambi believed him, not because she was naive, but because she was loyal. She chose to trust her husband, to build a home with him, to defend him even when others whispered doubts. But deep down, something in her always stayed alert. That quiet gut feeling never fully went away. Because she knew the truth. When a woman like Kendra still has access to your man's silence, something is still open. And Bambi had warned him more than once. She had looked him dead in the eye and said, "If I ever see her name pop up on your phone again, I'm burning everything to the ground." But when that day came, she did not scream. She did not cry. She did not throw anything. She recorded it. Her silence wasn't weakness. It was strategy. Because when you've been gaslit long enough, you learn that shouting won't save you. Only proof will. And now that proof is out, the footage, the texts, the late-night voice notes, the sweet DMs, the jokes only old lovers share, the messages he typed while sitting across from Bambi pretending to be present, pretending to be committed. The truth is out now, and the story is no longer under his control. Everything Bambi once suspected, everything that had been brushed off or explained away, is finally in front of the world. And suddenly, all those moments Scrappy flipped his phone over during dinner, they make sense. All those nights he said he was just tired, they have a new meaning. Every vague excuse, every "you're overthinking" comment, it all ties back to those hidden messages. Because this wasn't just a mistake. This was consistent. This was careful. This was a choice. Kendra wasn't just some old flame popping in out of nowhere. She was part of a secret routine, and Scrappy kept her close enough to feel wanted but far enough to keep up appearances. He was balancing 2 worlds, one with Bambi in public and one with Kendra in the dark. But darkness can't hold forever. And Bambi, she let the light in. What started as a quiet moment of suspicion became a full unraveling. When she caught a glimpse of Kendra's name on his lock screen that night, her whole body went still. That sixth sense, that gut feeling that women are born with, hit her like lightning. She knew, and instead of blowing up, she collected herself. Instead of acting out, she acted smart. She picked up the phone, opened the screen recorder, and began collecting truth. The messages weren't one-sided, they were mutual. "Kendra, I still think about that night." "Scrappy, you good?" "I think about it too." "Kendra, still got that hoodie." "Scrappy, might come grab it tonight." And the worst part, the timing. Some of the messages came in the same night Bambi had stood up for him during that messy reunion taping. She had defended him while he sat there silent. And hours later, he was telling his ex she still had a part of him. You cannot fake loyalty. You cannot edit integrity. And Bambi finally realized this man had played both sides for far too long. But the world does not always believe a woman's pain. So Bambi made sure there would be no denying it. She posted carefully. No names at first, just subtle captions. When a man says he's changed, check who he's texting at 1 a.m. And the internet connected the dots in record time. Within minutes, fans matched timestamps, zoomed into reflections, compared outfits. It became a full investigation. Bambi didn't have to say much. She let the receipts speak. And for the first time, Scrappy had no script to hide behind, no interview to spin, no staged apology to clean it up. Everything was out. The heartbreak, the betrayal, the messages, the voice notes, and suddenly, Bambi was no longer just a cast member in a reality show. She was the mirror, showing the world what so many women go through in silence. She wasn't the bitter wife. She was the brave one. The one who stopped doubting herself and started documenting the truth. The one who showed that sometimes, it's not about revenge, it's about release. Because once the lies are exposed, healing can begin. And now, with Kendra's name no longer hidden and Scrappy's mask completely off, the world sees everything clearly. This wasn't just a cheating scandal. It was a turning point, and Bambi. She did not burn the house down. She built a new one with truth as the foundation. And here is the part that shocked everyone. Bambi did not cry. She laughed. Then she leaned in and whispered, "Bet. Let's see what people say about you now." This was not just cheating. It was bold, sneaky, and caught on camera in full detail. And what Bambi did next changed everything. It was a little after midnight. Bambi was at home, hair tied up, scrolling her For You page like anyone else. Scrappy sat across from her, pretending to watch TV. But really, he was glued to his phone screen, dim, fingers moving fast like he was writing lyrics. Then it happened. 2 small buzzes, quiet, but not quiet enough. Bambi noticed. Women have that gut feeling when something is off, and hers kicked in strong. She did not grab his phone. She did not say a word. She walked past him like nothing happened, but just as she turned the corner, she saw it. A lock screen preview. From Kendra, "I couldn't sleep either." Bambi stopped in her tracks, took one deep breath, turned around, and said it again, "You texting her again?" Scrappy looked up, stunned, like his soul got stuck mid-thought. "Who?" he asked, pretending not to know. "Don't act like you don't know," she replied, calm and clear. "Your phone just told on you." That was the moment everything changed. Scrappy panicked. Bambi moved fast. She grabbed his phone, guessed the passcode in one try. Of course, it was still her birthday. And just like that, the truth was in her hands. What she saw made her heart drop. A long thread of messages between Scrappy and Kendra, just from the past few days, but from weeks ago. Flirty comments, late-night check-ins, old jokes only people who used to date would understand. Even memes couples send each other, and yes, even a heart emoji. That is when it hit Bambi. This was not just some "hope you're okay" kind of message. This was deeper. This was emotional cheating. And it was with the same woman who should have been blocked a long time ago. But here's where things took a twist. Instead of yelling or breaking things, Bambi stayed calm. She opened the screen recorder. She hit record on the voice recorder, too. Then, under her breath, she whispered, "You really thought you were slick? Let's make this viral." She walked into the bedroom, shut the door, and dropped a bomb on her close friend's story on Instagram. The message: when a man says he's changed, check who he's texting at 1 a.m. No names. No screenshots, not yet. Just that one sentence. And the internet ran with it. Within just 12 minutes, people were already guessing. One fan zoomed in and claimed they saw Scrappy's reflection on the TV screen in the background. Another matched the time on the iPhone lock screen with a recent photo of Scrappy wearing the same clothes from earlier that night. Then came the real heat. Bambi unfollowed Kendra. Then blocked her. Then deleted every photo she had ever posted with Scrappy. One fan tweeted, "I knew he was fake. Kendra's been creeping since season 9. Scrappy was in full panic mode. He stood outside the bedroom door, talking through it like he was defending himself in court. "Come on, Bambi. It's not even what you think. Kendra's just been going through stuff. She hit me up first. I didn't say anything wrong." "Oh really? Let's look at just one message. Scrappy, you still got that hoodie I left." Kendra, "Of course. Still smells like you." Scrappy, "Bet. I might come grab it tonight, if you up. If that is not crossing a line, then what is?" And the worst part, Scrappy was lying straight through the door, while Bambi had every single word sitting in her phone. Then things went nuclear. Bambi called her best friend, let's call her Tasha, and put her on speaker. "You remember when I said if he ever texted Kendra again, I'd burn it all down?" Tasha paused. "Wait, you serious?" "Dead serious." "So what are we doing?" That was it. Game on. Bambi forwarded the screenshots. Tasha, who also ran a fan page with 300,000 followers, knew exactly what to do. No names, no direct tags. Just posted the proof with the caption, "When he's lying to you, and her." The post took off like wildfire. Girls were reposting, making jokes, even pulling old reunion clips of Kendra and Bambi glaring at each other. And Scrappy. He made it worse. He went live on Instagram. Big mistake. Hoodie up, looking stressed, trying to keep it together. "Y'all don't even know the whole story. Ain't nobody cheating. People just stirring drama. He said that while his DMIs were literally trending on Twitter. Then someone dropped the real bomb. A screen recording of Kendra replying to his messages from her side. Scrappy, you're the only one who ever understood me. Kendra, I still do. Scrappy, I miss being yours. Kendra, then stop pretending we're not still something. Boom. That clip made it onto every blog in 45 minutes. The Shade Room, Lipstick Alley, Urban Tea Daily. Even the official Love and Hip Hop page accidentally liked it before unliking an hour later. While Scrappy was online rambling about how he was just focused on family. Bambi was getting ready. Hair done, lashes on, ring light glowing. She was about to go live 2-bit, not to talk. She was going to play the voice notes, yup. The one Scrappy sent to Kendra just 2 days ago. Real, raw, and full of emotion. One of them said, I should have never left you. And, just before she hit that go live button, something unexpected. A message popped up. From Mama D. 5 words. No emoji, no punctuation, just this. Don't do this. Not now. Bambi stared at the screen for 10 seconds. That message was cold. It came from the same woman who always took Scrappy's side. Was it a warning? A threat? Bambi ignored it. Because this time she was done covering for anyone. She went live within seconds. 97,000 people tuned in. Bloggers, castmates, even blue checks. Who had no reason to be watching. Bambi looked into the camera, calm face. One hand on the phone. The other slightly shaking. I'm not here to argue. I'm not here to bash. I just want the man I married to know I see you. And now, so does everyone else. Then she hit play. Scrappy's voice filled the live. I think about you every time I see her smile. I just can't tell her that. The chat exploded. Did he really say that about Bambi? This isn't flirting. This is cheating. She played another. I never stopped loving you. I just ended up with the wrong girl in the wrong situation. The wrong girl. The one he married. The one who had his child. The one he posed with on red carpets. Bambi's hands trembled, but her face stayed cold. And then came Kendra's reply. I knew it. She was always in the way. Boom, live ended. No goodbye, no thank you. Just silence. The internet exploded. Clips went viral in minutes. Hashtag Scrappy Exposed started trending in under 20. Meanwhile, somewhere in Atlanta, Scrappy was pacing the floor. Sources say he tried calling Bambi 9 times. Blocked. He texted her from another number. No reply. Finally, he called Mama D. And here is the twist, Mama D, who usually lives for this kind of drama, looked like she had not slept in days. A few days later, Mama D went live too, but her energy was different. She was pacing around her living room, clearly upset. This was never supposed to go this far, she said, voice shaking a little. I warned my son. I told him keep playing both sides, and you're going to lose everybody. The chat filled with questions. One person asked, so it's true, Mama D paused. She sighed, rubbed her temples. Then dropped the line that sent Instagram into a frenzy. All I'm gonna say is Kendra don't lie when she's mad. And Scrappy ... he don't think when he's lonely. That one quote lit everything up. Blogs clipped it in seconds. Fans shared it across platforms. A meme even went viral showing Scrappy standing awkwardly between Kendra and Bambi with the caption, when you lose your wife and your side chick in the same night. But that was not even the biggest moment. Because just when people thought the drama had reached its limit, Kendra went live. No dramatic setup. No ring light, no filters. Just her in a hoodie, sitting alone in her car with the dome light on. She looked tired, worn out, and completely raw. No makeup, no script, just truth. I didn't ask for any of this, she began softly. I never tried to take. I wasn't trying to take anybody's man, Kendra said, voice shaking, slightly, but when a man tells you he made a mistake, that he regrets everything, that he wishes he had picked you. She paused, swallowed hard, and looked straight into the camera. You listen. Because deep down, I still loved him too. She wiped a tear, looked away, then said the line that made the internet stop. And for the record, I didn't start this backup, he did. She held up her phone and showed a message. It was from Scrappy. Sent the night of the reunion taping. He said he missed her. Said she still had a piece of his heart. The timestamp matched exactly with the night Bambi stood up for him in front of everyone, defending him while he sat there silently. And the whole time, he was secretly texting Kendra. That was the final straw. Reddit threads exploded. TikTok users made dramatic recaps with timestamps and music. Some even used AI to recreate the voice notes with subtitles. Bloggers raced to post the clearest versions. But then came a twist that flipped the whole thing from messy to serious. One of Bambi's fans, who also happens to be a verified legal blogger, posted a video. She broke down the messages, voice notes, and timelines, then asked a question no one expected. If Scrappy emotionally cheated and Bambi has proof, could this change the prenup? A few hours later, the same lawyer uploaded another post, explaining that in Georgia, emotional betrayal, especially when it causes public embarrassment, could give Bambi the right to fight for more in the divorce. Now, people were watching differently. Was this just messy relationship drama? Or the beginning of a courtroom battle? And then Bambi made her next move. She posted a screenshot not of Scrappy, not of Kendra, but of a court document. Temporary protection order. Pending review. Fans lost it. Wait, did it get violent? Is she in danger? Was that voice note worse than what she played? The conversation took a darker turn. People started re-watching old clips times, when Bambi looked uncomfortable, when Scrappy cut her off, when his temper flared on set. Everything looked different in hindsight. And Scrappy, he vanished. No posts, no lives, not even a story. Word on the street was his lawyer told him to go silent. Full damage control. Too many receipts, too many people watching. Too late. But the final blow, it did not come from Bambi, not from Kendra, not even from Mama D. It came from a leaked DM, from someone who used to work behind the scenes. A blurry voice recording. Scrappy on the phone with someone during a break on set. His voice. She thinks she's smart, trying to flip the public. Let her. That judge ain't gonna give her anything. And once that NDA kicks in, it's done. She can't speak on it anymore. Silence. Then, Mona already told me keep it quiet now, and I'll be back next season. That line broke the internet. Fans were done. Petitions were launched. VH1's comments were flooded. Scrappy's name became linked with one word: manipulation. And through all the noise, Bambi posted one last thing. A quiet photo. She's holding her baby. She's smiling softly. The caption: peace over performance. I don't need revenge. I have truth. And just like that, the story paused, for now. But one question still hangs heavy. What else is out there? More voice notes. More women. More secrets buried in the silence of locked phones. One thing is clear, this was not just another celebrity scandal. This was the fall of a man, a relationship, a brand built on loyalty, while the truth sat hidden in his notifications. So next time someone posts about black love goals, ask yourself, whose phone was on silent the whole time? Because behind every heart emoji, there might be a voice note you have not heard yet. And when it drops, you'll hear it here first. Now that the truth is out and the audio is making its rounds, the question becomes, what happens next? Do we finally stop giving Lil Scrappy a pass and start holding him responsible for everything he's been hiding behind those dark shades and carefully worded reunion speeches? Or will the industry do what it always does? Hand him another mic, toss him into another season, and act like nothing ever happened? Because let's be real, this wasn't just a harmless late-night message. This was a pattern. A pattern of lies, quiet manipulation, and silence used as a shield, not to protect a woman, but to protect a brand. And now, the proof is speaking louder than any cast member ever could. No filters. No edits. Just the raw truth. As for Bambi, she is not just another ex left to pick up the pieces. She is the woman who finally said, "I'm not crazy, I just pressed record." But that leaves us wondering, how many more voice notes are out there? How many women kept their mouths shut out of fear, loyalty, or legal contracts? And how many men in the industry are silently watching this unfold, knowing deep down their day is coming too? Because this isn't just about Bambi and Scrappy. This is about every woman who was told she was too emotional, too suspicious, or doing too much, when all along, she was right. So now we ask, should VH1 finally cut ties with Scrappy? Or will he slide into another season wrapped in a new storyline and polished apology? Drop your thoughts below. Whose side are you on? And if you've ever ignored your gut because the world told you to be loyal, let this be your sign. Your voice matters. Never stay silent again. Like, comment, and subscribe, because we're not done here. The next voice note could flip this whole thing one more time. And believe me, it's coming.